I was feeling it.
Just a little bit.
But, dang, it is Friday.
Once again.
Hi, guys.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Fly High Fridays.
Where them girls be
Squawking. How was your week, love?
So, my week has just been this spring break. You know, I've been actually taking a break from my daughter. My daughter has not been with me, but I do plan to be with her this weekend. But I've been enjoying that. You know, getting to work. You know, sort of on time, and
good.
You know, and it's been a very busy week. I've had something to do almost every day when I got off of work and stuff. So
okay, so productive.
Very productive
and busy. It's not too bad. It sounds pretty good. Well,
my spring break.
Hey, there we go. What you got in your cup? Oh, okay. I thought it was some water. I'm drinking water. Yeah. My week. Huh?
What is it that I'm drinking?
It looks red, so it looks like some wine.
Oh, okay. You might as well, say it.
I was thinking it was just water, but then I'm like, well, no, that has a little color to it. But yeah, my week has been actually really, really, really nice. Kind of still flew by, but definitely from the weekend, I wouldn't even say from last week going into the weekend, going into this entire week has been just complete bliss. And I've just been very grateful every single day. So, yeah. And we're here on Friday. So,
definitely. Being grateful is a very good thing. Yes. Very high vibrational emotion to have.
Very much so. I'm steady on that high. And I don't even say that I'm steady on the high. It's just like I'm understanding. They're not even lows. Again, they're lessons. They're lessons that I'm needing to understand and get. And I'm still having such a beautiful time in my life and this human experience, right? So yeah, this week, awesome. And I am expected to have even a better weekend. So with that being said, so this week's topic, it's kind of been this is me personally. This whole week has been, what do you want? Like, I literally, that started the week off for me. Monday I meditated and that popped up in my head. And of course, because if we're looking at what's happening in the reality, the physical, it's kind of like, well, I don't have time, or I don't have the money, or whatever negative that wants to come up stops you from actually doing what it is that you want to do, which is actually what you need to do, right? It's aligned with your purpose. Yeah, this whole week, literally Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm not joking, it's been like what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? And it's like, to be ready. And because sometimes I'm like, I have no clue. I don't know what I want, actually. And that's okay. But how do we get to what we want? How do we get to where we know what it is we want and we don't think this is what we want? We know this is what we want, right? We know this is aligned with our heart desire, with our purpose, what we're doing with life. It's not a waste of time. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be, right? So I felt like that was just the underlying repeating this week and understanding. I thought I knew what I wanted going into this week. Come to find out today, I'm like, you know what? It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed drastically. It's just like I had to realize that, you kind of lost focus and thought that the thing that you were doing for fun was the end result, when it was just something to do for fun, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, one interesting thing this week I had to also realize was I was out of tune with my body. Again, going back to, do I think I want this, or do I know this is what I am desiring? A lot of the times I'm going off thought. I even had to write that in my journal, this morning. Am I writing what I'm thinking, or am I writing what I'm feeling? Because it seems like I could write for days, y'all. I could write for hours and hours and hours. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, I got to the point where it's like Thursday. I'm like, okay, well, what's the point of me writing this part? Am I just writing what I think I need to write, or am I writing, this is something I feel like this is important that I should write, right? I had to start realizing, sometimes my body will let me know if I'm in the wrong place or the right place.
Yeah.
Those gut feelings, right?
Right.
Your body will your body talks to you in more than just your gut, okay? I literally, y'all, okay. Earlier this week, I don't remember the day, but earlier this week, I made myself breakfast. I made myself oatmeal with some blueberries. I've made this breakfast for me countless times. Countless. And I think it's the most delicious thing in the world. And I know this, y'all. I spend time with myself. I spend time with each and every moment of the day. I'm spending time with me. So I know I love me some freaking oatmeal with blueberries. Okay? Strawberries if I got it. But blueberries, I will definitely tear it up. You feel me? Mm. Well, I decide to go and eat this in the same spot I always eat it, in my room, and enjoy my breakfast. And just, enjoy the vibes, the energy I have in my room, right? Well, as I start to eat, I'm sitting there like, I start feeling really nauseous. Like, something's telling, like, just stop. This isn't it. This isn't it. Yeah. But we would think, like, oh, I'm tripping. Like, I'm not really, like, girl, I know I like this. I know I like oatmeal with blueberries, okay? I know I like this. So why is my body reacting this way, right? We got to start asking these questions, right? If you're there, cool beans, I wasn't. Because that's why I said I had to realize this week I was very out of tune with my own body. A body I've lived in for 30 years now. Okay. It's time to switch some things up. Stop worrying about what's going on up here. Let's follow my heart. Let's follow what my body's doing, right? So what I ended up realizing was it was the scenery. I changed the scenery. I just went, instead of being in my old, same old, I decided to just go somewhere different. Somewhere I've been before, but also it was just something different. It was out of my comfort zone as well. Yeah. Didn't realize I needed it until I actually got there, right? That I needed to change that scenery. I even noticed with my plant. I have a plant, y'all. It's doing beautifully. I water him once a week. He's fine, right? But I had noticed for the longest he was not growing where he was. Huh?
Stagnant.
I noticed that, and this particular plant I've had for like years, y'all, like 2 years now. I'm pretty
plants grow.
Right, and it's just like, and don't get me wrong, he's bloomed. Like, I've had him for it's about 2 years. However, I just noticed he just wasn't blooming anymore. Like, he just kind of stopped. And again,
when plants do that.
Well, we just got to figure out what they need. Just like you got to figure out what your body needs. What do you need? Okay, and really understand that and know that and make sure to get it done, right? Yeah. I didn't realize I had to move the plant. It was in the wrong area. I just moved it. It wasn't getting enough sun. Mm-hmm. It needed some sun. It needed to grow. And then instantly, y'all, I move it in a week. Instantly, I'm seeing growth.
Yeah.
What do you want? The plant can't talk to me. Well, actually, I take that back. It kind of was. It wasn't growing. It showed me. Mm-hmm. It showed me. Yeah. I just wasn't listening. Our bodies do that. Same thing. It's telling you what you need. It's telling you where to go, what to do. You just keep thinking, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this. No, you don't. You don't know. Have you sat down with yourself, or are you still moving around?
Yeah. Because I've had to decline, a doctor just because of the numerous results that I read from them and know personally. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, yeah, I just rather not. Yeah. It was the environment.
Yeah.
And it was who it was, but it was also the environment.
You knew better what you needed.
And I'm like, you know what? Why am I in a rush? You know, am I in a rush? You know, God, am I in a rush? You know, you got to go there with it. You know what I'm saying? Just to double check, kind of feel that gut feeling. Yeah, we not just in that big of a rush. You've been feeling fine. You've been doing good. You've been exercising. You've been stretching. You've been doing what you need to do. Drinking water, you know?
Yep.
So when you know that within yourself, it's just like, I should be fine. You know what I'm saying? But when you know you maybe haven't been doing the right thing, you know, it might go the other way. But yeah, me understanding that, you know, it was the environment that made me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And just say, go with that gut and say, you know what, I don't even want to come here. I really don't.
You need a second opinion.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need that second opinion.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you are that second opinion. Just listen to yourself. You have to go always with what your environment, with the reality, your physical out here is saying. Because you, if you spend enough time with yourself, you should know better. Should know better? Yeah, I guess. Because the next thing I was going to say was, if you're connected to God, if you're connected to the divine, and you know this, right? God's going to lead you exactly where you're supposed to go. I literally have started believing every step I take, everything I do is literally is exactly where I'm supposed to be for my journey. For my path. Jazzmen Victoria Clark. This is where I'm exactly supposed to be. Right here on BY.R.D Talk with y'all today. Aligned. I already had my confirmation before we even started.
Yeah.
Look, I know this is where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
Before I was a little iffy about it. So I wasn't for sure. Wasn't listening to myself.
Yeah.
Spend a little bit more time with yourself. Get rid of the distractions. You start to realize.
And, you know, for me, that, you know, for this week is just kind of that, what you just said, distractions. That has kind of, you know, just been a little weary to me.
Yeah.
A little blurry. Because I am trying to figure out, okay, who really needs to be in my circle, and is there anybody that I need to cut out?
Yeah.
You know, is there, you know, do I need to dig deeper with people? I am following my thoughts. Like, when I get a thought, I'm not just, you know, pushing it back, and, you know, when a thought comes up, I'm actually going ahead, analyzing it, kind of seeing why maybe I, you know, had that thought, you know.
Actually, even with you saying that, I was a video on YouTube I was listening to, Daily Calm. Y'all know Daily Calm. Y'all know that. Anyways, they did, you know, their meditation stuff. So I listened to them in the morning. And one of the things they did say was, you know, it's not the thing that, you know, you're not trying to stop the thought from coming. It's a thought is a thought. It's meant to happen. It's just let it happen, right? Yeah. The thing is that you kind of want to pay attention to is if it has a charge. Now, when I heard that, I didn't know. I kind of knew what she meant, but I kind of didn't. I was looking at it as in, does the thought have like a glow, like a charge? Like, what do you mean by that? But then I get it.
Energy?
Yeah. Or does it bring up a feeling? How do you feel when that thought gets brought up? Mm-hmm. If you are trying to push it away, that should already tell you right then and there. Why are you trying to push it away?
Yeah.
It's a trigger. Once you get down to the nitty gritty, right? Because it's just a thought. It can't hurt me as long as it's just a thought. It's a wave. It's range is falling. It's just a thought that can literally just go away. If you just let it go,
yeah,
it'll go away. It would do its thoughts do, come and go. Right. So I thought that was very interesting, and I just wanted, if you're meditating, pay attention to that charge. Pay attention. Does it cause you trying to get rid of it? Do you just let it come through? Does it make you sad? Does it make you happy? Do you get excited? Does it make you want to pay attention? How do you feel?
And that is a very good perspective, because remember I talked about that, you know, going deeper with your feelings and understanding those good feelings and bad feelings. I think when I said those thoughts come up, or when something happens, like, how do you feel?
Right.
So that is a very great another perspective of that, of like, you know, how am I feeling? Becoming present, right? How am I feeling? How did that make me feel? you know, and really analyzing it and going and digging deeper, you know, within yourself and trusting your intuition, trusting your thoughts. Because that's what I'm understanding is that...
Because getting brought up for a reason.
Trusting my thoughts. Yeah, thoughts will come up and I'm pushing them to the back because they're my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trusting in them because, oh, who is little old Kandice? You know? Well, but I have to start understanding, no, little old, we need to, you know what I'm saying? No, you're Kandice, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And your thoughts matter, your opinions matter, your everything matters here, you know what I'm saying?
In your world, yes.
So it's just like, yeah, let me dig deeper within myself then. I'm cutting myself off, right?
You're limiting yourself.
Right. I'm literally...
We're limitless.
I'm literally cutting myself off. Limiting myself. And I wasn't even aware of it. And that's why knowledge is power.
Yeah.
The more that I'm reading, the more that I'm listening to my audios, the more that I am starting to understand myself, which reflects on understanding other people and understanding relationships and understanding, you know, things that come in my path. Yeah,
on your journey, on your life, during your life, you know? Yes. Because it all ties into, I feel like once you, man, I guess that's really what that was. 20s was try everything. But you don't even have to really try everything if you sit with yourself. And I think that's why you see so many younger millionaires now. I don't know if they can sit with themselves, but it's just like they grab on quick to what it is that ignites them, and they're just doing it, having fun with it, going out there and getting it done, right? And that's why they were able to get to it so quickly. But it's just like, I feel like I was very distracted in my 20s, so I thought I knew what I wanted. Now, one thing that has been very consistent that I wanted since I was a little girl, and y'all may not know, but my people know. I've always been a poet since I've literally learned how to write. I know that's something I've always wanted to do. And when I was little, I didn't even think that was, I mean, I knew it was possible to have that as a job, but it's just like, I just didn't know how to do that or what type of money they made. Because back then, all I knew back was Shakespeare, right? But I got up and got older, found out that there were some slam competitions. There's poets doing all types of things. And I'm like, okay. And then the older I get, I'm like, okay, you know what? This is actually really what I want. This is what I want to do. This is who I want to be. So what's stopping me from getting there? Take away the things that are limiting you. That are backups because you don't think you can make it. Cut them all out. Eliminate them. So I can know exactly what it is I want. Understand why I want it. It's mine. It's aligned. Okay? I spent time enough with me to know that. I remember a couple weeks ago you were saying that you're the number one poet in the world, right? And that was fine. She could say that, but I could feel myself literally I'm just being honest with you, I want to crawl into the hole when she said that. But it's just like, why? Why did you want to crawl back into yourself when she said that? This is what you want, baby, right? What you mean? Why you running scared? Why you timid? What's happening?
Yeah.
Know that. You're the number one poet in the world. You're the best-selling author in the world. Stop it.
Right.
Claim it. I feel like God, all we've been saying, what do you want? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? And I'm like, you know what? I've been like, I don't know what I want, actually. I know. It just took me I had to get through the week. Get to Friday. Get to today to know that, you know what? I'm doing exactly what it is I want to do. I'm doing what it is that ignites my soul. That money just ain't hit my bank account yet. Right? So, because that's at the end of the day. At the end of the day, but I want to do something that I really love, so whether it's not even a job. Keep thinking like, what kind of 9 to 5? Where do you want to work? What do you want to do? I want to be a poet. I am a poet. Yeah. I want to be a best-selling author. I am that. Okay. I have to know what I want, and I have to stay focused on that. That's it, right?
It's all about staying focused on the goal.
Because at the end of the day, it just showed me that's exactly what I want. That's what my heart's burning. That gets me out the bed. Okay, what we doing? How we getting? What's today? What can we work on today? How can we something, right?
Yeah.
Some things that I ran across this week that just showed me that I'm very much aligned with understanding what it is, what I want. And I found this new song. It's not a new song. It's a new song to me. But I don't think it's a new song. I think it came out like last year. But it's by Chloe and Halle, and it's called Where are you? Who knew? Because I'm looking at the lyric that caught my eye or caught my ear, but that's not the name of the song. The name of the song is called Who Knew. But the lyric that caught my ear was I go where my heart goes way before my mind is in tune. I heard that song for the first time ever last Saturday. And I don't know, it's just been on repeat for me.
Yeah. That stuck out, and then it just created a feeling from it. Mm-hmm. That phrase stuck out, it had energy to it. Yep. And it created a feeling for you.
And it really kind of just went, it kind of showed me the rest of the week. It's just like, just keep holding on to that there. It's like, my heart knows exactly where I'm going. Mm-hmm. Your heart, your soul knows exactly where you're going. You're just getting ready. The vessel, the body, here. God has blessed you with. You're getting ready for it.
Yeah.
That's it.
The preparation is never easy.
Mm-mm. You think it is.
All my mentors that I follow, that's all they say. It's never easy.
Yeah.
But you got to keep going. You got to stick in there. You got to keep going. You got to faith up. Immediately.
But it's always you just need the faith of a mustard seed though to start.
Yeah, of course. Don't take much. And it's just trusting in your idea, trusting that BYRD Talk was gonna just, you know what I'm saying, flourish. Take off. And this is just something that we're just starting. We are babies in here. Yeah. We have to constantly be consistent, and which we are. And it's just like understanding that it's discipline within that, and the type of courage that it takes to do that, to express yourself. Let's talk about it. You know, not everybody is willing and ready to do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially not in my city. You know, and I just feel like, you know, it's time. Because we actually got plenty of wealthy people right here in my city. Mm-hmm. Plenty of leaders right here in my city. And I definitely want to make sure, you know, it's going from my city outward. Yeah. That we're making sure that our mental health and our self-development is pretty on point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Pretty on point, right? Yeah. And it's just exciting to know that, you know, I believed in myself. Mm-hmm. And I'm here today doing what it is that I love to do, which is talk. I love to talk.
I love to talk too.
When I open up. Sometimes
you just need to open it. Because that's what exactly what I was about to say. It's just like, you know, I like to talk too, but it's just like, it's getting myself to open up. Mm-hmm. Right? And knowing that this is exactly where I'm supposed to be, girl, shine. Yeah. Like, even Kandice had to tell me earlier this week, she was just like, girl, just, it's our platform. What do you want to talk about this week? Just, what do you want to talk about? I'm just like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Again, going back to what do you want? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's think about it then. I'm sorry. Then talk about it. Let's think about, how are you feeling? Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Exactly. That's what we're here to do.
God literally was setting me up. Little did I know. Look, even I want to, because I am actually done, but I want to leave y'all with this book I read. It's real short, y'all. I feel like it just helped me in just understanding my feelings more and knowing who I am again and trusting myself, right? So it's called Feelings is the Secret by Neville Goddard. Yeah. And that's it. It just showed me you already know what you are doing. You've been doing it. Trust yourself. You know what you want, but let's be a little bit more aware of it and get down to what is it? What exactly is? Let's get down to the details of it.
Yeah.
Is this something you really want, or do you think this is something you want?
And understanding the feeling, the secrets of that feeling. Getting to know it.
Your body talks to you. It tells you exactly. Just like when you go into a room.
Knowledge is power. If you don't, let's say it's like this. Let's say, people, when you say sad, like when I say, listen, y'all, I'm sad today. I really done had a really sad day. Do you understand that it's gonna be 2 people over here out of 10 people? 3 people over here is going to perceive sad as being like, oh my gosh, you lost somebody. Mm-hmm. You got to have the other 3 people that's perceiving it as, oh my God, she spilled something and it kind of put her in a depressed mood because she really liked that dress. She spilled something on that, that good dress. Or, their mind is going to go, and then the last 4 people are going to go, mine going to go perceive it as, oh, she just sad. She just like maybe wasn't feeling it today. It was like it's just a blue day. Yeah. It was raining today. So it's just like she's kind of feeling down, I guess. Right. If I wasn't being more specific, if I just left it at, oh, yeah, I was just sad. I just been real sad today. And sometimes it's just, and what we're trying to say is that's not enough. Yeah. You need to understand what sad is for you. Yeah. Yeah. For yourself. When you get sad, what do you mean when you say sad? Yeah. And I done snoozed it. So it's going on. Yeah.
We're just about done. Yeah. But I used to ask myself, Jazzmen, how you feeling today? And I'll be like, oh, well, I'm all right. But leave it at that. And go on about like, okay, well, I spent time with myself. I've asked myself how I was doing today. And I said, all right, so let's keep moving. You wouldn't do that with your normal people, right? Well, I wouldn't. Usually I try to get into, you good? I'm good, okay, We try to ask a little bit more. We want to probe and make sure they're good. Just depending on how they're saying it. Because I know I'd be looking at that too. I'd be looking at how you're saying it. Are you really saying it like... And you don't have to put on a front, but it's just like... You can tell when somebody's excited about something or when somebody's kind of just fronting. I'm like, you ain't got to front with me. Anyways, I got to front with myself. Because that's what I used to do. So if I'm saying other people ain't got to front with me, I ain't got to front with myself. So there was something else I wanted to say, but... Oh... Because I just want to leave y'all with a little thing. So y'all got a song y'all can listen to. Y'all got a book y'all can read. Because the book is super short. It's like 30 pages. And then an exercise that you can do as well. So when you're meditating, ask yourself what it is you're wanting. Also, I took this idea from something, but I don't know the guy's name. He said this is how you become rich, basically. And I thought it was interesting, but I took this as like how to know what it is you really want, right? Ask yourself what it is you're wanting. And as you're listing off, get it out, Jazz. Ask yourself what you're really wanting. And as you're listing off these things, right? Because I want you to come up with about 10 things you're wanting to do that day. Let's start off with just that day. 10 things that would make you really excited and make you will feel fulfilled for the day. What 10 things would you want to happen? Mm-hmm. And as you listen to those things, kind of pay attention to how your body is reacting to each item you're naming off. Okay? Now, once you kind of notice your body reacting to it, if your body doesn't react, I take that, and this is me, I take that as I didn't really, the 10 things weren't too exciting, huh? Weren't too exciting then. Maybe you want to start again. Let's think deeper then. Get into that childlike mindset. Like, what used to really spark that? Right. Spark yourself.
Your Christmas list.
Yes.
When you used to write your Christmas list.
Yes.
For the people who
you did that.
Who did
you
that?
know, because I did that, and I was excited. And I used to, man, if you ask my parents, they used to get the most decorative Christmas lists. I would do it all out for them. Okay, so I'd be so excited about what I wanted.
I'm so technical. I'm asking my granny how much do I get?
Like, do I have a spending limit here, or is it like just whatever?
How many items?
Do God like that? God is like, it's whatever. Like, what do you want? Whatever you can have, whatever you want. What do you want? But really think about it, because you really already know. But you're just trying to catch your mind up, your heart.
And it's good to do that because it's a preparation thing.
Yeah.
Because life is sudden. We have to understand that. When we receive a phone call, it could be sudden news.
Yep.
You know, life is sudden. So it's good to do this exercise because when you write down what you really want and, you know, and you're really in tune and tapping into, you know, those feelings and emotions, you are preparing yourself for if life happens. That is really it. You know what I'm saying?
If you're humaning, just
it's like, of course it don't make sense because it's like life insurance, right? Kind of don't make sense because it's like I'm just playing car insurance. It's like it don't make if I get into an accident, I guess we all gonna die. That's okay. Sorry.
If y'all didn't know, you're not gonna make it out of life.
You want me to get car insurance because what if I get I don't want to even get in an accident.
I don't want to be in that mindset.
Right,
and I've been in that.
But you know what I'm saying? But that's all these exercises are. I'm just trying to create examples.
Yes.
But I mean it's an exercise to prepare yourself for life.
Yeah.
For things that may come up.
Get yourself
and all of a sudden, guess what? You prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? You prepared for it. It didn't even hit you upside the head that hard because you've been preparing for these types of things.
You've been asking for it. You've been asking for what it is you want, so you should prepare for it because you're deserving of it, right?
Yeah.
Well, so yeah. Finish that exercise. Really pay attention, write it down, and see what happens. Get ready for it. What you want is out there. What desire... and I'm going to reintroduce myself. My name is Jazzmen Victoria Clark. I am a poet and fellow bird talker, squawker gang with Cuzzo. And I also do tarot reading. So today was reading, or card pull was... or affirmation. The reason why I do these cards, I should have brought them over here. Dang, I gave y'all everything else, but I'll probably put that in the link below. But the cards that I use, they come with affirmations, which with each card. And so today's affirmation, it said, "What I desire desires me." What you want definitely wants you too. You just need to be ready for it. Get ready for it. Understand what it is so that you can get ready for it.
Yeah.
So yes, check that song out. Check that book out. Check that exercise out. Remember to be kind to yourself, love yourself, and you don't have your paper down here.
Oh, you want me to close out?
Well, I was gonna say be kind to yourself, love yourself, and what else do you want to say?
No, I don't want you to say anything. You can say whatever you want to say.
That's what
I was just saying, you want me to close out? I remember the outro.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Yes.
So, of course, remember to be resilient
and driven
every single day of your life, and always be guided by love and show gratitude for every single little thing that may be coming, that's in your life right now.
Yeah.
And until next Friday, what's gonna be your phrase? I always end it with a phrase. Oh, and don't forget to follow our main socials down below.
Yes.
And I have if you're interested in investing, I just invested into a bot. It's no more. I mean, it's about, if I can remember, I think it's $39 for the cheapest one. I mean, what's that to invest into yourself, right?
Yeah.
So my link for that is below, and if you want to also start your acorns, that link is also down below.
Also, my link will be down below. If you want to check out my book, like I said, I am a poet and I'm on my way to being the #1 best-selling author in the world. So Reflections of God needs to get out there. It's been out there, but I don't think I really told y'all about it though.
Yeah.
So
make sure you cop that.
Please check me out, Reflections of God. That's gonna be in the link down below. It's something that set my soul on fire, so I did it. Let me know how y'all feel about it. But yes. What I would like to, I guess, leave with the same with what it was for the week. What do you want? That's it. Speak it into existence.
So let's ask ourselves what we want and make sure that we're speaking it into existence. I just wanted to say it out loud as well. Until next Friday, y'all. Try to get a little. All right.